Okay lads, welcome to the video. So today, as titled, we're going to be changing the throttle position sensor. This is a 4EFE, comes in starlets and glances, all the turbo variant. So yeah, the throttle position sensor is located here at the back of the throttle body. If your car has this factory intercooler, you're going to want to remove that first. It's going to be a big square box here on top of the engine. My car doesn't have that, so I don't need to worry about it. Other things that I'm going to remove to make my life a bit easier doing this job: intercooler pipe off, strut brace off, and then we can get in at the sensor. So I've got the new sensor here, genuine Toyota one. I don't know if they're still available. You can try. If you want the part number, there it is. This is the box type one. I'll show you later in the video what type I mean, but this is what's on the GTs. Tools you're going to need for this video, lads: something along the lines of this. So a quarter drive ratchet. Mine has a hex key or Allen key head bolts. I replaced the screw type ones, the Phillips screw type ones that are there originally, because they're not great. Like everything on this car, they're all worn out, so they have to be replaced anyway. The shorter this thing is, the better. I'd say this is probably a bit too long. I'll make it work, but you want this as short as possible if you can. The best thing to have is probably a ratchet spanner that can take a bit head. If you know what I'm on about, you're winning. Next thing you're going to need, lads, feeler gauge. You'll see later why. You're also going to need a multimeter. This is just to set the position of it. But yeah, simple enough, lads. So let's just jump in and get this thing out. Yeah, so here we have the two sensors. Clearly the old one. Reason I'm changing it is because the centerpiece here for the arm, it's all broken. Also, the casing was just flopping around loose, cracked. It fell off. I don't even know where it is. Also, this is broken. It's just old plastic. It's just wear and tear. So you can see, lads, the switch, how it works and why you need to adjust it to set it up. So I think, just from memory, I think that's throttle closed, and then as you open it, boom, sends a signal to the ECU to let the ECU know that the throttle is now not closed. And then you off, on, wide open throttle. So then the ECU knows that you were looking for, or we were at wide open throttle, and it adjusts whatever with the ECU. I'm not going to explain it, but yeah, you won't have to open yours up now. You can see how it works. Switch setup, I think is what it's called. But anyway, yeah, that should be a sealed unit, so don't open yours up if you are replacing it with a new one. This is the new one, nice and shiny. I'll show you how to set it up now in a few minutes. We'll get it on first anyway. Let's go. So once we got that, okay lads, so we've got that stuff off. As you can see, the sensor, yours is gonna look different to mine because mine is broken, but that's simple to unplug. Plug that off, and we've got the two bolts, one at here at the top and one at the bottom. So let's get them off as well. Okay lads, so we've got the sensor on. We have the screws tight, but not tight that we can't move the sensor, so you want to be able to adjust it a bit. Maybe even nip them up just a little bit so there's a bit of resistance there. Next thing, get your feeler gauge. Take the blades apart. Get the 0.8mm blade. You're going to reach in under here and stick it between the lever and the stop screw, which is easier said than done. Okay, that's sitting in there, lovely. Next thing, multimeter. Set it to continuity. So we're going to go for bell test. If you have them, it's great. Crocodile clips makes your life a lot easier. If you don't have them, find another way to do it. This is how I do it. Attach onto the two bottom pins. I think it's idle or IDL and E1 is the pin out codes for them. Okay, so we've got continuity. That is what we want, but we don't want it in that position. So basically, we're going to back it off till we're not getting continuity. There's no connection. And then we're going to go ever so slightly, just to the point where we just get a beep. And we know we're in the right position then. Then we're just going to nip up the screws so the sensor doesn't move. And then to check that we've done it right, we're going to take out our blade. I'm going to shut him up. We're going to get 0.9 blade. We're going to stick that in there, just so throttle position, or the throttle itself is open that little bit more. Stick that in there, put him back to beep, and yeah, there should be no continuity again. So that's how we know we've done it right. That's it, done lads. So lads, thanks for watching. So yeah lads, that's it done. That's basically how you do it. So thanks for watching. If you want to see more, subscribe. I've got more parts to fit. Give us a like, do all that good stuff. And yeah, stay tuned. There'll be more videos on this car coming very soon.